What's up, TrendPop fam? Get ready for a rapid-fire update that's shaking things up. First, the entertainment world is buzzing as Jimmy Kimmel finds himself at the center of a major controversy. ABC has suspended his late-night show indefinitely after his remarks about the tragic death of Charlie Kirk. Hollywood is rallying, but the decision has sparked intense debate about censorship and political pressure. We're breaking down all the details. But the fallout doesn't stop there. The political arena is heating up as regulators and even President Trump weigh in on the suspension of Jimmy Kimmel's show. We'll explore the accusations of state-driven censorship and the warnings of government investigations. This is more than just a TV show. It's a clash of media, entertainment, and the White House. And the impact is rippling across the nation. We're looking at how Nexstar Communications Group's decision to pull the show is affecting local communities and what this means for the future of late-night television. Plus, we'll hear from industry insiders and analysts on this unprecedented move. You've got to hear this. Finally, we're diving into the details of Charlie Kirk's tragic assassination and the sensitive discourse surrounding it. How did Jimmy Kimmel's comments about this event lead to such a massive backlash? We've got the full story and what it means for free speech in America. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. Hollywood's biggest names are standing behind Jimmy Kimmel, but it might not be enough to save his late-night show. ABC has suspended Jimmy Kimmel Live indefinitely following controversial remarks made by the host about the assassination of Charlie Kirk. The decision came after Nexstar Communications Group, which owns a significant number of ABC affiliates, announced it would stop airing the show due to Kimmel's comments being offensive and insensitive. This move has ignited a firestorm in Hollywood, with many condemning the suspension as an act of political censorship and a dangerous precedent for free expression. The controversy centers on Kimmel's monologues, where he addressed the public reaction to Kirk's death, including criticisms of those he felt were trying to politicize the tragedy. He specifically targeted conservative figures and the MAGA land reaction, sparking a wave of backlash from conservative media and politicians, including President Donald Trump, who praised ABC's decision. The situation is further complicated by FCC Chairman Brendan Carr's involvement, who called Kimmel's conduct sickening and reminded broadcasters of their public interest obligations. Fans and industry colleagues have taken to social media and issued statements in support of Kimmel, highlighting his history of pushing boundaries and the importance of comedic commentary, even on sensitive topics. Conversely, many argue that Kimmel crossed a line by making light of a tragic event and disrespecting the sentiments of a significant portion of the audience, particularly in communities where Kirk's influence was strong. The debate rages on about where the line between satire and insensitivity lies, especially in the charged political climate. Will Jimmy Kimmel ever return to late night? The industry is watching closely. But before we find out, we're uncovering another shocking story that's got everyone talking. Is this the end of an era for late-night TV? Jimmy Kimmel's show faces an indefinite suspension. ABC has pulled the plug on Jimmy Kimmel Live indefinitely, a dramatic move following the host's commentary on the assassination of Charlie Kirk. The decision was significantly influenced by Nexstar Communications Group, a major owner of ABC affiliates, which declared it would no longer air the show due to Kimmel's remarks being deemed offensive and insensitive during a critical time in our national political discourse. This has led to widespread accusations of censorship and has intensified the ongoing conflict between media personalities and the political establishment. Kimmel, in his recent monologues, directly addressed the reactions to Kirk's murder, criticizing what he perceived as attempts by MAGA land to exploit the tragedy for political gain. These comments drew sharp criticism from conservative circles, with President Donald Trump publicly applauding ABC's decision. Adding another layer to the controversy, FCC Chairman Brendan Carr has voiced strong disapproval of Kimmel's remarks, citing the responsibility of broadcasters to serve the public interest and hinting at potential regulatory actions. The suspension has elicited a polarized response. While many in the entertainment industry and Kimmel's supporters have decried the move as an attack on free speech and comedic expression, others, particularly conservative commentators and viewers, have applauded it as a necessary consequence for insensitive commentary on a national tragedy. The debate highlights the delicate balance between satire, political commentary, and respect for victims and their communities in the current media landscape. Could this suspension permanently silence a late-night icon? Next, we're revealing shocking details about a different kind of controversy brewing in the world of tech. ABC suspends Jimmy Kimmel indefinitely over remarks on Charlie Kirk's killing. The American Broadcasting Company has taken the drastic step of suspending Jimmy Kimmel's late-night show without a set return date, following his commentary on the recent assassination of Charlie Kirk. The network's decision was heavily influenced by Nexstar Communications Group, a major station owner, which stated it would cease airing the program due to Kimmel's remarks being offensive and insensitive during a period of intense national discourse. This action has ignited a fierce debate about censorship and the boundaries of political commentary on television. Kimmel's comments, made on Jimmy Kimmel Live, focused on what he described as the exploitation of Charlie Kirk's murder for political gain by certain groups. His remarks drew immediate criticism from conservative voices, including President Donald Trump, who publicly congratulated ABC for its decision. The situation has also attracted the attention of regulatory bodies, with FCC Chairman Brendan Carr characterizing Kimmel's statements as sickening and emphasizing broadcasters' duty to the public interest. The industry's reaction has been divided. Many in Hollywood and among Kimmel's fans have voiced strong support for him, framing the suspension as an affront to free speech and the role of satire in addressing difficult topics. However, a significant segment of the public and media commentators have defended ABC's decision, arguing that Kimmel's jokes were inappropriate and disrespectful given the sensitive nature of Kirk's death and the ongoing national mourning. The controversy underscores the challenges of navigating political and social sensitivities in broadcast media. Is this the end of Jimmy Kimmel's reign on late night? Stay tuned as we uncover more explosive headlines. One joke too many. Jimmy Kimmel's show is off the air indefinitely. Disney has officially suspended Jimmy Kimmel Live without a return date following the host's controversial jokes about the murder of Charlie Kirk. The network's hand was seemingly forced after Nexstar Media Group, a massive owner of ABC affiliates, announced it would stop broadcasting the show, citing Kimmel's comments as offensive and insensitive to the national discourse. This has ignited a firestorm, with many labeling it a clear case of political censorship. Kimmel's remarks, which targeted conservatives and their reactions to Kirk's assassination, including a jab at the accused killer Tyler Robinson, sparked widespread outrage. President Donald Trump took to Truth Social to commend ABC's move, while FCC Chairman Brendan Carr publicly condemned Kimmel's commentary as sickening and reminded stations of their licensing obligations to serve the public interest. This has escalated the tension between media figures and the current administration. The fallout has been immense. Nexstar's decision effectively put Disney in a corner, leading to the indefinite suspension. While Kimmel's supporters champion his right to comedic commentary, even on tragic subjects, critics argue he crossed a line, particularly in communities that felt a strong connection to Charlie Kirk. The debate highlights the stark contrast between Hollywood's perspective and the sentiments felt in many parts of America, where words are seen to carry significant weight and consequences. Did Jimmy Kimmel just deliver his final punchline on network TV? Now, let's switch gears to a different kind of shockwave hitting the tech world. That's all the news you need to know right now. We covered the major shakeup for Jimmy Kimmel Live, after his comments on Charlie Kirk's death, sparking debate about censorship and free speech. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to TrendPop for all your breaking news, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And make sure to follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.